Bring me the PE teacher. Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Therapy. Did you miss me? Oh wait, with me, your host Jan. I hope you guys are all doing well. I really do hope that. Did you miss me? This hat's never gonna work. Oh no. Let's put it backwards. Sweet. Yeah, I had some appointments and I had a day off, I'm sorry. But we're back in full effect here on Football Therapy, here to preview a gargantuan affair between Manchester United and Chelsea Football Club. The German professor versus the Norwegian PE teacher collide. Don't know why I'm giving it the big one. United have got the better of us many times recently, but I'm feeling good. Unbeaten under Thomas Tuchel, only conceded 2 goals in total, I believe. 1 from Antonio Rudiger, I'm loath to remind you. And I'm feeling good. We're looking good. We're looking resolute. We can beat them. Lots to get into today. I've watched Thomas Tuchel's press conference. I've generally tried to get a vibe of what I've gone with Manchester United. So, subscribe if you're new. Make sure the bell notifications icon is switched on so you get notified as soon as I upload and you could be in the know with Chelsea news and all that other stuff. Drop a like if you want to show your sweet love to me as we get into today's match preview. Cool, so I am informed of injuries, etc. from watching the press conference. Funny jokes about Thomas Tuchel closing the gap from Olivier Giroud's stylistic levels, which made me lol. Did genuinely laugh. But we move. No new fresh injuries except Thiago Silva will not be starting this game. He's not fit. He's not ready. It's disappointing. He wasn't in the training images that we all saw on social media, and it has been confirmed by Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel that Thiago Silva won't be starting, which is really frustrating because he was rumoured and speculated to return for the Southampton game, and he didn't, and that annoyed all of us because we conceded the goal to Minamino, and had Thiago Silva started, not Zuma there, we would not have conceded that goal, and we still would be yet to concede a goal to an opposition player. So that's annoying. He's so vital to us defensively, even though we've been good defensively, but also moving forwards. He is like that kind of quarterback, regista, sweeper, central centre half. Do you know what I mean? He's really important, so it's thoroughly disappointing that he's not ready for this Manchester United game. We all thought, we'll come in for Atletico, Madrid in the Champions League, the big one. Oh, okay, so he's going to come in for Man United because that's the most important game to get top 4, etc. But no, he is not ready. Still though, Andreas Christensen's played very well and deserves a great deal of credit. Shout out to him, who's been playing well, who I was really concerned with because he was always a really highly rated young centre-back. But he was awful for a long period of time, and now he's good. Ding! So I've made a predicted lineup. I'm going to go into it and talk you through it, but quickly, take a look at this image of Manchester United's lineup last time they played in the Premier League. I believe this was their 3-1 win against Newcastle, which apparently I didn't watch the whole game, but apparently they didn't play very well, but still, it's Newcastle United and they won 3-1. Goals from the 3 behind Martial in, Fernandes, Rashford and Dan James, funnily enough, who interestingly is having a peculiar renaissance in his Manchester United career. Now, I think Dan James might not be available. In fact, there might be 2 or 3 Manchester United players that aren't available, but I think this might be gamesmanship from Gunnar Solskjaer because he's talked about potential returns from Scott McTominay, etc. And of course, the danger men in Rashford and Bruno Fernandes are fit. And that's who we've got to worry about. I rate Marcus Rashford so highly, and of course Bruno Fernandes has a very decent shout for player of the season. Incredible the way he makes Manchester United play, not just in terms of his productivity, statistical numbers, but in terms of his attitude, how he just doesn't accept defeat. Even if he's given the ball away, he's trying stuff. So it's really important we keep him quiet. And spoiler, I just want to say, man, I haven't put this in my lineup because I don't think it will happen, predicted lineup. But if I was manager of Chelsea Football Club, and there's good reason I'm not, by the way, but had I been manager, I'd go a little bit prehistoric football here. And I'd start N'Golo Kante and just sit him on Bruno Fernandes. It's so ridiculous how important Fernandes is to Manchester United playing well. So ridiculous. Like he's probably the biggest example of, I don't want to say a one-player team, but a really important player in a team. And I'd argue or on par with Jack Grealish and Aston Villa. But even Aston Villa, they've got Barkley, McGinn, what's his name, Douglas Luiz, Watkins is good. United, without Bruno Fernandes, they're in big trouble. So that's why I would personally start someone like, N'Golo Kante, a really mobile destroyer, and just say, look, don't let Fernandes do anything in this game. Don't let him do anything. And we move. Like Manchester United used to sit Herrera on Eden Hazard, etc, etc, etc. Anyway, let's show you my predicted lineup and talk you through it. Right, so I've gone for a 3-4-1-2 as opposed to a 3-4-2-1. Edouard Mendy in goal and no surprises in the back three. Christensen comes in for the continued absence of Thiago Silva, flanked by both Azpilicueta and Antonio Rudiger. I mean, no one would be perhaps shocked to see Zuma come in because we have seen the odd change here and there, but we do not want to see him in the middle of a back three. That has to be Christensen. So being, honest, it's probably going to be Christensen flanked by Cesar Azpilicueta and Antonio Rudiger after he received a good thigh pinching from Luis Suarez, the dirty cheater. Now, as much as you, me, and Thomas Tuchel adore N'Golo Kante, I think for the passing chemistry and the sake of this game, I think he'll want to go for continuity in the midfield, and I think probably we could expect to see Jovetic starting in this game. That's right, Jorginho partnering Kovacic. If we go ahead, do not be surprised to see N'Golo Kante coming on to either replace one or indeed join them if the number 10 or false 9 gets replaced by Kante to see the game out. Thomas Tuchel has already done that a couple of times for Chelsea, showing some sensible pragmatism to see out the game. Now, in this number 10 false 9 role, we have to play Mason Mount. I'm so excited generally for Havertz to come back into this team. I think he's probably maybe the most naturally gifted footballer at the club at the moment, and I'm serious when I say that, but in terms of work ethic and recent performances, in a game like this, you need your leading man at the moment, and at the moment that is Mason Mount for Chelsea, so he keeps his place and presses from the front. And yeah, number 10, Mason Mount. Now, although I think Ben Chilwell does have a place in Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea, whether it's as a left wing back or when we maybe eventually change formation, again, continuity here. You don't want to take risks and drop new players in. Marcus Alonso has to start at left wing back for me. And yeah, he'll back himself in high confidence to maybe even bag a goal against United. So Marcus Alonso, yeah. Now, it's a little bit of a difficult one at right wing back because Manchester United are so devastating in transition. Naturally, I'd be inclined to play Reece James just to run back, have some recovery, and just generally be a bit more defensively sensible. And also, of course, if he gets forward, puts in superb crosses. So I think that would be sensible, but I've gone for Reece James / Hudson-Odoi purely because Hudson-Odoi has been ridiculously influential under Thomas Tuchel, and he'll see this opportunity to put his name up in lights and create something against Manchester United. So for different reasons, I'd be very happy if either starts. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section below. So the front two is a difficult one. I see Timo Werner to continue playing. I think if we can counter their transition, Timo Werner can run in behind. Plus Thomas Tuchel just seems very happy playing him. And obviously he's been playing very well in the Premier League, Timo Werner. So I think he'll start as sort of left striker, being fed by Mason Mount. And Olivier Giroud scoring acrobatic goals in the Champions League. I think he probably will start again, should he be ready to. I mean, he's had a few days rest, so I think he'd be good to go. I've put Giroud / Kai Havertz. I really genuinely do think Havertz can play as a striker for Chelsea, or certainly in a 2 as well with Werner, and I think he might end up doing that or playing, the false 9 role that Mason Mount's playing. Let's be real, he's very unlikely to start, but I've put it in there just because I think he can, but it's likely to be Olivier Giroud partnering Timo Werner. And of course you could expect potential bench appearances from Havertz, Abraham, Ziyech, Pulisic. Oh my god, talent on the bench! I mean, you'd love to see these players in a starting lineup, but at the moment you understand why we'd go for continuity. Alright, there's my lineup, let's talk about this game a little bit more. Cool, Chelsea are 6 points behind Manchester United, who are joint second. If we win, we reel them in 3 points, and so we're just 3 points behind, should I say, and that would be massive. To be honest, this is an actually huge game. 3 points, or 9 points, or, keep the 3 points with a draw. Chelsea have to go and try and win this game, go all out. This game for me is maybe even bigger than the Atletico Madrid game. Chelsea aren't expected to win the Champions League this season, but they are expected to finish in the top 4 after Tuchel's appointment. Massive game. We're going to have to watch Bruno Fernandes. That's going to be huge. Manchester United remain undefeated away from home this season. So Chelsea have got to be the ones to break that. We've only conceded 1 goal to an opposition player. We're undefeated, generally under Tuchel. What a massive game this is going to be. I'm going to predict a 2-0 Chelsea win. Oh, he's confident. Clean sheet, multiple goals. Let's put them to the sword, man. Let's put them to the sword. 2-0 Chelsea. I think we can do it. I think we can be defensively resolute, frustrate them, get a goal. They'll open up a little bit more, and then we can put the game to bed later. Why not be confident? Let me know your score predictions down below and your lineups. Subscribe if you're new, drop a like, bell notifications icon, share this video with everyone you know. Thank you, my friends. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo, chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me, baby.